Hey, before you even get into specs, think about the last time the audio actually made the movie feel alive instead of just playing underneath it. That invisible barrier between you and the moment disappears the first week you live with the ULTIMEA Skywave X50. This is for the kind of person who's done settling for flat dialogue, shallow effects, and sound that never quite lands. You want presence, depth, and immersion that actually feels like it belongs in the room with you, not just coming out of a bar. You're someone who notices when sound matches motion, when high cues hover overhead, when bass actually has weight. Anything less just feels like a compromise you shouldn't accept anymore. Before you scroll to comparisons, check the current price and availability. Systems this genuinely immersive with real 5.1.4 Dolby Atmos and wireless surrounds don't linger quietly once people hear how much they transform a space. You probably remember the moment your old gear stopped keeping up. Maybe dialogue felt buried. Maybe explosions lacked authority. Maybe surround cues felt like background noise instead of purposeful direction. That's when you know you've outgrown limitation, and that's exactly when you start craving separation, height, and presence. Once the ULTIMEA Skywave X50 becomes your daily audio foundation, that sense of frustration just dissolves. Sound doesn't just play, it moves. High channels reach up and above instead of feeling tacked on. Rear surrounds actually wrap you instead of faintly hinting at space behind you. The sub delivers weight instead of boominess. That background tension, where you always felt like something was missing, just vanishes, and suddenly every scene feels like a moment, not a playback. You feel it during movie nights when effects layer above, behind, and around you instead of just ahead. You feel it during gaming where footsteps and cues don't just come from the front, they come from space. You feel it during music where instruments have separation instead of crowding together. Even regular shows start sounding richer and more intentional because every speaker actually has a purpose instead of just adding noise. This isn't about random watt numbers anymore. It's about how cohesive every channel plays together, the way dialogue stays anchored, effects flow overhead, surrounds feel behind you, and bass hits with presence instead of just sensation. Once you experience that level of harmony, anything weaker starts to feel flat instantly. If you're even thinking about this, don't wait for unpredictable price shifts or stock works. Gear this capable gets noticed fast by people who want real immersion, not just louder output. You might wonder if wireless surrounds really matter. That doubt evaporates the first time sound actually floods past the front channel and around you. The way every speaker communicates feels intuitive and natural, not chaotic or scattered. The unexpected benefit is how effortless the whole experience feels. Setup doesn't turn into a project. You press play and suddenly your room feels like a theater, not a living room with a bar stuck in front of it. Dialogue stays crisp and anchored, high cues hover above you, surrounds wrap without chaos, bass adds depth without boom. You stop chasing volume constantly. It's not a tiny bar for background noise, it's not a minimal upgrade you outgrow fast at a certain point. Endlessly comparing specs just stalls you. You already know which experience keeps looping in your head. Choosing it is how you finally move past compromise and into real enjoyment. Don't let this become one of those upgrades you delay then regret every time your current audio feels flat. If you're ready for sound that finally feels alive in your space, check availability now and take that step with confidence.